Hello everyone, and a huge thank you for letting me join you today. To quickly introduce myself, I'm Scott and I'm Head of Emerging Markets at TikTok. I was fortunate enough to have lived in Cape Town for 2 years back in 2013, so South Africa is a country I know relatively well and a country I love. Today I want to talk to you about TikTok and how relevance really is the new reach. But to do that, let's first rewind a little. If you look at the past 20 years, you can clearly see that we started with a content graph whereby consumers are exposed to content based on the medium they were using: TV, radio, print, billboards, etc. We then moved into the knowledge graph era between 2000 and 2010, whereby consumers would go to search engines, type their queries, and get content accordingly. In the last decade, we shifted to a social graph, whereby consumers get served content based on the people they follow and their connections. Enter 2020 and enter the content graph. Today, we are served content based on the things we like. We often like to say that TikTok is a world of worlds. It's a world made up of different communities like Food Talk, Lawn Talk, Cars of TikTok, Fin Talk, and my personal favorite, Fitness Talk. No matter what you like, whether it's gardening, DIY, finance, anything at all, you'll find somebody making TikToks about it and a whole community of people engaging with it.
Are you a forager? Do you love spooky season? Or perhaps you're a big fan of a nice, tidy home? Are you a bride who loves a good bowl of soup and chasing UFOs in your custom van? Well then, welcome to TikTok, a community for everyone. On TikTok, people stand out from mainstream culture and develop their own norms, values, and ways to express themselves. We call these groups CommunityToks. No matter who they are, what they love, how they spend their time, and where they invest their creativity and attention, people can pull back the curtain and be their truest selves. Creators and fans with similar interests find each other on TikTok to celebrate moments that bring them joy. TikTok's algorithm has made it easier than ever for people to turn their interests into real communities. Everyone can actively participate or be an engaged viewer.
I don't even have a treat.
CommunityToks provide an opportunity for brands to connect with communities, both large and small, and to co-create alongside them. One rule: honor the unique way a community talk creates and communicates.
This chubby little terrier mix had a very messy booty, so it was straight to the tub for her.
The payoff? Massive. TikTok is the only place where brands can meet active audiences as equals rather than advertisers. This means brands get to be part of culture at the source, inspiring serious brand love. Welcome to the vast neighborhoods of CommunityToks. Stay a while.
The For You page serves content based on what is relevant to you. Our algorithm was featured in MIT's top 10 breakthrough technologies of 2021. Once you've spent a few days scrolling through TikTok, the platform starts to know you, know what you like, and starts serving you content that's hyper relevant to your interests. If you look through every person's For You page in this room, not a single one will be the same. Content is served based on quality, not based on the amount of followers you have, which eventually creates a curated feed of things you like and things you didn't even know you liked. This hyper-relevance naturally leads to higher engagement. Think about it. As you're scrolling, if every piece of content is entertaining you, you're going to be more engaged. And this explains those endless scrolls until 3 a.m. in the morning. That was Sunisa Lee, the gymnast who recently scored gold at the Olympics. Her TikTok racked up 21 million views within 24 hours of posting. For context, the Olympics opening ceremony on NBC drew in a combined 17 million viewers, the lowest turnout in more than 30 years. The tide has been shifting away from traditional media for a while now. Driving mass reach just isn't enough to break through the noise. People are looking for more relevant and authentic content. And that content racks up better results than traditional media. That's great for Sunisa, right? But I know what you're all thinking. Does that also apply to brand content? So in 2021, we proved that it does. And here is a video that shows you how. Ads on the For You page are more memorable than on TV and digital video. Specifically 23% more memorable versus TV and 13% versus digital video. In a global study by Media Science, they found that the same ads shown across different leading platforms perform best on our For You page. That's the same content, just because it's served in a more relevant context on the For You page. It performs better from a brand recall, brand attitude, and ad likability perspective, all because it's served in a more relevant context. So, we've established that our content is more entertaining, more interesting, more relevant, so it's only natural that it would lead users to take more meaningful actions. 93% of our users say they take some form of action after watching a TikTok. And out of those 93%, 49% send TikToks to friends, 30% follow brands, and 27% research or purchased advertised products. But more interestingly, almost half of all users have bought something after seeing it on TikTok. And I'm sure you've all heard about the TikTok made me buy it phenomenon. All that because our algorithm prioritizes relevance. So isn't it time to start thinking about our media plans differently? And isn't it time for us to think about content differently? Let's stop building content for demographics and start building content for communities. Let's stop trying to interrupt and start trying to entertain. Let's stop trying to achieve simple reach and instead aim for relevance. Because today, relevance, in fact, is the new reach. This means we cannot afford to stick to the current media plan. It's time to move on from a media plan focused on reach optimization to one that focuses on effective relevance. And no other platform is as relevant as TikTok. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.